Well, I suck at fishing. Went to 3 different spots. First spot, went to Big Woods Lake with my boy and got nothing. Second spot, went to a creek that my grandpa and I always went and tried out. Always caught fish there. Nothing. And the third spot, went to the Little Wapsie Pinnakin River. Tried that with regular old bobber and night crawler, and nothing. So yeah, I officially suck. I think it's probably a little bit too early here in Iowa, but people are catching walleye all the time on the rivers. I don't know what in the hell they're using, but they're catching them. I tried everything, and I got nothing. I don't know if it's just I just never have very good luck in early spring. So, but with that being said, let's make some baits. So, I got 3 molds that I know for sure that I completely forgot I had. One of them is a Helgermite. One of them is a fat fork with a hook slot. And honestly, to tell you the truth, I can't remember what the other one is. But let's go ahead and just shoot them up. So I even got some craws that I'm going to be making up, and I got an old puck of old plastic that I got thrown in there. It's going to be brown with some red and gold flake. Actually, I think it's more of watermelon green, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. It's just some leftover plastic that I got. So I'm going to shoot those up first, and then I'll come up with an idea of what I'm going to shoot the Helgermites and the fat fork up in, but we'll get it figured out. So stick with me and let's go get her done. All right. So I got some plastic melted down here. Like I said, it's that green pumpkin color with red and yellow flake, as you can see. So let's go ahead and get it poured. Now these are going to be really cold, so, and the molds are pretty cold, so let's see what we can get out of them. Alright, we got some orange mixed up here. As you can tell, got some orange with gold flake in it. So we're going to go ahead, shoot this up in the fat forks for the tails, obviously, and then shoot the fat forks up in some black and the Helgermites in black. And that black plastic that I already has some gold flake in it. And so we're going to go ahead, pour this in. Purge it. Hold some pressure. And top it off. Alright, got the tails in here and the fat fork. I'm gonna close it up. And then we've got it clamped up. Can't see it, but I am getting it clamped up. Let's go down here. Get you adjusted. So I'm doing the best I can on videoing, that's for sure. So still need some more time. Alright, got the black with gold flake melted up. Let's go ahead, shoot the fat fork and the hellgrammites. Black for hellgrammite is a pretty decent color. Works really well. I mean, it's pretty much standard what everybody shoots their hellgrammites up in. Nothing new. But there is other people that do different colors with their hellgrammites, but for around here, hellgrammites work pretty well on the Ned rig, that black. So we're gonna stick with the black for now. Later on down the road, we might try some different colors, test it out, see if they actually work. But for now, we're gonna stick with black. Push down evenly, hold pressure, top it off. I don't know what this one is. I didn't take a look. I guess we'll find out, won't we? I think that might be that brush beetle. Another one I completely forgot about. Should have done that in a different color. But black will work perfectly fine for it. Sucked it down pretty good on this one, so we're going to top it off. Top the other ones off too. So that way if it's sucking that plastic down, it's sucking more plastic down so we don't get air problems. So we're going to let it cool down and I'll be right back. Alright, we're going to start out with the craws first. Alright guys, take the clamps off. Take a look and see what they're like. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be real nice. Of course, it couldn't come out nicely, so you guys can actually see what's going on, but I'll hold it up. Do its eye crawl. Very, very highly detailed bottom. Probably the most realistic crawl that I've ever seen in the bait industry. So that is very, very nice. I think this is another eye crawl. This one came out nicer. But the claws have little divots in them, and that's common, but it's not going to affect the bait's action at all. Plus these are for me. Anyway. Very, very distinct body, as you can tell, maybe if it focuses. But yeah, and this one is the Katana Craw. Very interesting, absolutely perfect for Ned rigging. Those little bulbous claws there, when it stands up on end, those claws love to tremble on the current. So when you Ned rig these with the EWG hook. Alright, sorry, I had to wait for the water heater to quit running. I have one of those exhaust fans that blows the bad stuff. I run LP on my hot water heater. So anyway, we're gonna get back to her. And this one's called the hatchet craw. Now this sucker is a big boy, but as you can see here, those claws here, those make some quite a bit of turbulent in that water. And when it goes, it just independently goes like this. And you can either swim this or Ned rig it, and it works both ways. It is a deadly little guy. As you can see here, once I take a look at the screen, seeing what I'm showing you. But yeah, so those are those. And let's get to the other ones I shot up. And these are nice. I think these are the 3-inch ones, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but these are from Do It Molds too. And these guys, if you Nico rig them or Ned rig them, whatever you want to do with them, I'm going to be Nico rigging these. And these guys are awesome for when bass are on their beds, and you can bounce those in and around their beds. And bass get mad at these. Boy, do they get mad at these. Let's see here. What we got? Same thing. Same Helgramite. So I got a package of 4 of these. And these are from Do It also. And the reason why I love Do It Molds is because they are very particular on how they create their cavities. And they make them look very realistic. So, oh man, these are nice. Now I'm gonna definitely have to try these out for the walleye. But check that out. Orange tail, black body. Oh, the walleye are gonna love these. Even the smallmouth. Smallmouth are gonna hit these up real nice. Now this has that hook slot in it, so you can use an EWG hook on these on a regular jig head mold. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna like these. These are real nice. But, yeah. We're gonna go through these, see which ones are gonna be my top baits that I'll be using for early spring. Not early spring, but regular bass. Late bass, late spring, early summer bass. And stuff like that. So we're gonna go start with number, how many do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, my top 6. So that's pretty much the reason why I started this video off. Is because late spring, early summer is going to be coming around the corner here, even though, yes, it did. My number's 5 for early summer, late spring would be the fat fork. That's probably what if all else fails, that's probably what I'm going to go with. Number 4 would be the hatchet craw. I'm just probably gonna use this, probably do a little bit of swimming with it, even do a little Ned rigging on it, because with those claws, they're gonna be independently going back and forth and making a lot of ruckus on them in that water. But I haven't used this one a whole lot, but I'll definitely test this one out. My number 3 will be the katana. Definitely Ned rig this. This is pretty much the only thing that you'd be able to do with it, is to Ned rig it. But Ned rigging is pretty effective. I mean, you can even Nico rig it if you really wanted to. But I just wish it was a little bit more realistic. I mean, I do love the bulbous claws, but I mean, it's one of those finesse deals, and I'm not really much of a finesse guy unless it's the right time of year and they are hitting these like crazy. So, number 2 is going to be these guys here, the Helgamites. Really, the only thing I'm going to hit with these is hit with them is probably going to be the Nico rigging these and bouncing around the beds. If I find a bed or two, just bouncing around. Maybe a fat girl will come by and get really mad that these are bouncing around her bed and disturbing things and getting a little protective. So I'll definitely use these for Nico rigging. So that's probably what I'll do with these. And number 1 is definitely the iCraw from Do It Molds. So the iCraw is my all-time favorite just because of how realistic this guy is. I mean, you can't get more realistic than this. So I'll definitely hit these up. I'll throw a regular weedless jig on them. Probably brush jig, swim jig, weedless, something weedless. Definitely do some Ned rigging on these. I'll definitely do some Ned rigging with these. But the smallmouth love the iCraw. They'll hit these guys. They'll get mad at them and everything else. But yeah, that's what I'll do with these, is definitely use those. But anyway, guys, so probably gonna let you guys go. I got some other things I need to get going on and whatnot, and so it was just not a very good day for fishing. I don't know what it is. For me, for early spring, does not go very well, but I'll definitely keep going out and trying. That's all you can do, is just keep trying, hit different spots up, use different techniques, whatever. But they're just not biting for me. So I'll see what's going on tomorrow, figure out where I'll probably hit up if I even do go out. But I'll definitely get back out there next weekend, most definitely. Having troubles with my knees, so I'll be only doing easy access areas where it's nice and flat. Right now the doctor thinks I have a torn meniscus from old football injury that I had when I was in high school. Some little guy from a different team. I mean, this guy, he was short, he was small, and he substituted a different guy out that I was up against, and that guy couldn't block worth a damn. So he substituted with the little guy out, and he cut me right at the knees, injured my knee, and so that kind of ruined things since then for football. Went to the doctor multiple times when I was in there in high school, and they said, well, we'll just keep an eye on it. It's nothing torn, nothing major, so we'll just keep an eye on it. Well, that injury kept going on and on and on, and I am just turned 37 now, and yep, tore it doing something, I don't know what, but I tore it good. So they got me on a couple medications. Gonna see what the health insurance says about MRI, get that checked out, see if there is a definite confirmed tear in my meniscus. But that's what the doctor thinks, that's what happened. So, and if that if they don't approve it, then it'll be physical therapy. And if that don't help, then they're gonna have to do the MRI. I mean, they're not gonna have any choice. So, but yeah. Anyway, so we'll see what's gonna go on. I'm gonna be making up a few more baits later on, video that, and get back to you guys. But if you haven't done so, please like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, leave the comments down and below, and we're gonna get some other videos out, rocking and rolling, and I'm definitely gonna keep trying to get some catches of fish out on the video. So anyway, guys, hope you guys liked it, and we'll see you river rats out on the river.